thieves, murderers. Sounds like the cast of a prison drama, but cops tell us this is no cable show. These are hardened criminals with a catch. They aren't old enough to vote or even buy alcohol. They're teenagers. So what went wrong? More and more teens seem to be committing violent crimes, and as we're about to show you, there's both science and society behind their behavior. Our Melanie Michael live for us right now at Tampa Police Headquarters. Mel?
Hey, Jen, good evening to you. Violent teenagers end up in one of two places, jail or the morgue. And tonight we find out why they behave the way they do. Dangerous and deadly crimes.
Suspicious person.
Committed by kids.
They're in the water stranded. Give me a unit over on 275.
Case in point, 16-year-old cop killer Nicholas Lindsay, who gunned down a St. Pete police officer. 3 teenage girls on an all-night crime spree. They died when they drove into a Pinellas County pond after stealing cars. Then, the recent Craigslist murder case. 2 teenage boys accused of taking a father's life over a bike.
You can't outrun a police radio or a police helicopter. You're going to get caught.
Dr. Kathleen Heide has spent nearly 4 decades studying the violent behavior of teenagers, and there's one thing they all have in common.
There's an element, well, just tell the truth and it'll be over, and it's like, when it's murder, it's not over.
Surprisingly, the kids committing crimes are not coming from bad homes full of abuse.
Some of the most dangerous kids that I have encountered are kids whose parents did not have rules and set structure. They did not abuse them, but they never set limits with their kids.
8 on Your Side wanted to know why so many teenagers seem to lack judgment, and the answer is partly based in science.
It's really brain development. The last area of the brain to develop is the prefrontal cortex, which is the area of the brain that's associated with decision making.
Dr. Heide has specific advice for moms and dads on how to keep kids out of trouble. The #1 thing you can do, get your child involved in sports, clubs, after-school activities, and follow their progress. And once again, Dr. Heide tells us that studies show children who are involved in activities are a lot less likely to get into trouble. It bears repeating. Baseball, band, gym, anything to get your kids involved, follow their progress, and they're going to stay on the straight and narrow most of the time.
Melanie Michael live for us in Tampa. Thank you, Mel.